Hey, it's Central Valley Business. I'm your host, Steve Walling. My guest for this segment is Pastor Ron Webb. Ron, welcome to the show. He is the pastor of Hope Church.
Yes, I am.
We got some awesome things to talk about today, don't we?
We do. Thanks for having me.
First, you're welcome. Thank you for being here. First, let's talk about Hope Church.
Yeah.
You recently made a move here, didn't you?
Yeah, the church has been around for 60-plus years, but a couple of years ago we moved from our old location to a new location.
Where is that new location?
We're located on Ashland, right near Valentine, between Valentine and Marks.
Okay.
Yeah, so...
But in all this, with the move and everything, you guys are growing, aren't you?
Yeah, we got some good stuff going on. So, we moved, came to a new location, got a new name. And in that, we think that... a church is not just in a community, but it's part of a community. It's a vital part of a community. Right. And so, I got there 2 years ago and kind of spent some time getting to know the congregation, getting to know the community, and
they've got some great outreach into the community.
We've got some good stuff that's been the result of that. Us looking at, it's like if you have an orange tree in your backyard,
right,
and you got all these oranges, what does a good neighbor do? Well, they go and they bag up those oranges and take them to their neighbors, and so. For us as a church, looking at how can we be a good neighbor, what do we have that we can share? And so we got some good stuff going on.
So let's talk about the things that you do. One, you were telling me that you have a food program, and you break that down into a monthly and an ongoing, was it weekly or daily?
Yeah, there's multiple pieces of that. So we're a partner organization of the Central California Food Bank, and so once a month we have a big giveaway on site. And then weekly we partner with Fresno Metro Ministries. They have a food to share program. So what they do is they go to the local elementary schools, gather food that the kids haven't eaten, and bring it to organizations like ours, and then we get it out into the community as well.
Take it out in the community.
Yeah, so we have people who can't come to us, and so we have just some different volunteers who have offered to go, and they go to different apartment buildings. We have some homeless people who we've made some, we've been able to connect with and make some relationships with, and so we take to them weekly as well. So every Wednesday, every Tuesday there's food coming in, and every Wednesday there's food going out. We're feeding over 1,200 people a month out of that, which is pretty fantastic. Yeah.
But Pastor Ron, and I know you got a lot of great people in your congregation, but it probably takes a little more in the way of funding to do the things that you got in mind that you're doing as you're supporting the growth that you're going through. And we're going to talk about one of those.
Yeah, we are.
As a matter of fact, there's some golf tournament. Tell me about this.
Yeah, so as we were trying to, we're kind of at capacity in terms of what we can do with some of these programs. Our food ministry is running out of a closet essentially. We have fridges and refrigerators and freezers spread throughout our facility, and so we're kind of saying how does this continue to expand as it has, and so we've kind of looked for different ways to raise some funds, and so we came up with the idea of hosting a golf tournament. We just think it's a great way for like-minded individuals. Businesses that want to come along and support people who love to golf. They're always looking for a chance to come out. There's hole-in-one prizes on every hole-in-one hole, long drive contest. We're going to have raffle. We're going to have silent auction, a dinner afterwards. So just a great opportunity for people to have fun.
It'll be a great day.
Yeah, we hope so.
Covering a lot of things.
Yeah.
When is this?
2 weeks from today, September 27th, 1 o'clock, out at Dragonfly Golf Club
Dragonfly
in Madera Ranchos area.
Out in the Ranchos?
Yeah.
That's pretty out there.
Yeah, it is.
It's really nice.
Yeah, it's a nice golf course.
Yeah, cool. So I can come out and I can golf and I can
Absolutely.
eat. There's silent auction I can participate in. But if I'm a businessman, I can also support this, can I?
Yeah. We have different sponsorship opportunities available. We've had some businesses that have already stepped up and sponsored holes or different things, and certainly anyone who wants to come along and says that's something what that church is doing is worth supporting, we'd be more than happy to have them come along and help out. So.
And how do I find you besides showing up at Ashland Valentine? How do I find you where if I want to support you either monetarily or some other way, and maybe in particular support this golf tournament?
Well, for the golf tournament, you can find us on Eventbrite. Just search for Birdies for Hope. That's Birdies the number 4
for Hope. Okay.
Facebook.com/Birdies for Hope. Or you could call the church office if you don't want to do the internet thing. It's 222-5491, and we'd be more than happy to get you signed up, give you more information. So.
That's great, Pastor Ron.
Yeah.
Is there any one or maybe a group of things in particular that you're really looking for to support this, or maybe even just to support the ministries?
Honestly, at this point, the biggest thing is we'd love to have golfers out there. The more golfers, the merrier. And we just want to get information out too about the services that are available. We have on-site counseling services that we're offering at no cost.
What kind of counseling does someone have available to them through Hope Church?
Yeah, so there's actually multiple options. We have 2 Christian counselors on site. So they are one's a former pastor, one's a licensed Christian counselor. And they offer their services for donation-based only. Well, we saw there's a great need for those services, but I don't know if you've ever gone to counseling. I have. It's expensive.
Cost a buck or two.
More than a buck or two, yeah. So we really think it's really important that people who need that service have access to it.
Right.
And so we have one full-time, one part-time counselor on staff available for that. We also have an organization, marriage and family therapist, and some interns who use our space as well, who provide their services at a discounted rate to normal. So if there's something that's beyond the scope of what our counselors can do, we're able to refer over there. And if they're meeting with somebody who needs a different kind of service, they're able to refer back and forth too.
Well, that's great. Yeah. So it sounds like you've really vested yourself in the community as a conscientious community member.
Yeah, we've chosen this community. We love this community. We're a part of this community. We're involved in the schools and just doing everything we can to kind of help share hope, because we think that's important. So
I think so too.
Yeah.
Pastor Ron, I want to thank you for being on the show.
Thanks for having me.
I want to know how this golf tournament turns out, and keep us posted on as you're growing and you got other things going on that we can get out to the community. If you happen to be out there and you like to golf, or if this is something that touches your heart, and maybe you don't golf but you'd like to support Hope Church, get a hold of Pastor Ron. You can do this. You can help the community. It's awesome. And I'll see you when we come back.
Thank you.